Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Making people pay for their own graves?
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
For what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Fees, please.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
It's a lot of big words.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay it.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Maybe an eyeball. Let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Well, that wasn't resolved. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Gene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. I heard a ding ding ding, so maybe that like told me something.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. I skimmed that message in there. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yeah, I just wanted to click that for the experience, to be honest, but... Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
There's a note in the next room, just open, for anybody to see. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
Yeah, probably not.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
They were probably worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Can't hurt to ask, right? I don't care.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, later. So now we got 2 more peeps to collect. Oops.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
You okay, bud?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
This guy's not
You
looking
tell
good.
Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Heard you muttering to yourself?
Didn't nobody
should've
ever
taken
tell you to
perception
never impress yourself between a man and his muttering? Which is, by the way, a normal and healthy mode of expression.
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
You should put a sign on your door or at least cover your mouth.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Depends.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick. Come on, you don't look a day over 90.
Tell myself the same thing every morning. You seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that.
Yeah, whatever.
So you'll do it then?
Sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Also, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Bet.
You're making a mistake working for
Sometimes I
Abernathy.
wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Who said that?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, I'm not giving it to you until you tell me.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me. Can you match?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Sounds good to me.
That's all I can ask of you.
Alright, one more grave site fees, and then we're out this town, dude. Oh, this is where Reed's office is, too. It's the same building. Phyllis?
You the new worker?
Nope.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed. I was just about to say that seemed too easy.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough.
Eugene wasn't family.
You just said that you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term
That's
is irreparable
crazy.
damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
That's fucking insane, dude. What are they gonna do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alrighty then. Okay, so small grave matter. Now we need to return to Silas, and he's just like outside. We gotta go out that. We gotta go out to do the community center or whatever it is stuff. Anyway. I think I went out the wrong door.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Who?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Why can't she leave the house, though? Hey, about those fees.
You run into any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, it's honestly crazy that you like trusted me to grab all that money from people and then not just dip with it. But okay, I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Okay.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I'm not gonna tell on Abernathy. All right, bye. All right, where are we going? So, die robot, retrieve the logic module from the geothermal plant. Retrieve the medicine from the community center. I think that's probably closer, right? Yeah, there's the community center. Where's the geothermal plant? Oh, yeah, they're basically the same place. Search the collector's domicile. Let's do that first. That's the Parvati quest. They're all pretty close to each other though, so we're just gonna do all that stuff now that we're out of Edgewater. Temporarily. I'm still worried about that volcano, dude. That doesn't seem safe. That's like extremely close to this town. It is erupting.
Sure. I'm going.
Oh, so those are on the left over there. I've seen what those buttons are. Those are companion buttons, I guess. I don't know what the X does. How do I get her to just follow me again?
Yep, be right over.
Okay. Missed that last shot. Ding! Pick up everything. Collector's domicile. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Alright, we're going to a cave. Ooh, I like those. Is that a cave? Damn. Nice. Oh, this dude's just right here.
Huh? Here we go! Go, man. Nice one!
Well, they didn't last long. Get his ass per body. Where'd the guy you were fighting go? Ah, whatever. Can I not get into this thing? Oh, whoops. Oh, there's more. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. Oh, Parvati didn't like that, I guess. Damn. We could have entered that so far away. I guess we didn't know until we got to that building though, or that guy's house. Hold it. Get him, Parvati. What the hell is she doing? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. He disappeared? He's back. Shit. teleporting them away? Like, what was that purple stuff? Alright, so now that we got that, we're going to do something else before we go back. Cache of medicine. Oh, there's more. Damn, this pistol's got too much zoom. Holy shit.
That's the last of them.
I can't believe I ran out of ammo.
That was quick.
First aid room key. Shock cannon. There's the medicine. I feel like there should be more dudes in here, but either way, I'm gonna look around for some more stuff. Antique saber. It's actually pretty good. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. High skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items. Oh. Do I have a hack skill of 20? Shock cannon. Uses energy ammo. I don't know how that works. Wait, what? Plasma cutter looks cool. I wish it wouldn't ask me if I want to do that every single time. Oh yeah, I got skills and stuff. 10 points available. Put one more in dialogue to get us to 40. More in range to get us to 40. Yeah, my hack skill is definitely not 40. Or even 20. Field repair would be kind of nice. So we're almost there. Perk time. %, 50% XP from companion kills seems good to me. So we got that. Let me do that. We got that. Geothermal plant northwest portion of the region has been taken out by auto mechanicals. Infiltrate the plant and receive a logic module. Okay. But these are also at the power plant, right? So Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters. Come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the botanical lab. We learned that there are power regulators in both the Edgewater Cannery and the botanical lab elsewhere in the region, but neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel to the region's geothermal plant and route the power away from one of the locations. So we need to talk to Adelaide first. then we have a hard decision to make. Either keep the power in the town, or give it to the other people. Basically, if we take it away from the other peeps, the deserters, they'll die. Or they'll have to come back. But they don't want to come back. So what do I do with all this damn food? Also, okay, 5... 17? That seems a lot better. This has 4, that's 9. This gives me a one-handed melee though. Dodge and stealth skills. I don't have any stats that are going with like heavy armor and stuff, right? So I'm wondering what the point in wearing less than heavy armor is.
Move along, stranger. We
I was
don't
about
want
to
any
shoot you,
trouble.
but you didn't look like a marauder. Grace Romero.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
We're gonna find Adelaide.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
You could always go looking for her.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
You should maybe teach other people to use a gun, so you're not the only person. How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personal. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her
A little
room?
ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
You are probably just a blast at parties, huh? Alright, I got questions.
I'll tell you what I can.
Okay, I don't have questions.
What is it?
Bye. Let's see. Search Zoe's home for clues. Are you Zoe's home?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
Gross.
Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Hey, I'm not corporate. I'm just a guy. Or I'm just a girl. Tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
A surprise? Was she acting strange before she did? Yeah, what was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Oh, was she acting weird?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper.
That's good. I'll find that scrap of paper.
She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Journaling is weird, dude. You're right. Hold on, there's something else.
I got time.
Bye. I'm in Zoe's house. There's a piece of paper. We found a journal. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food, or something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an aether wave, so I've been catching up on all my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, what would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a couple, or a cater of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? A formidable 14. The 100 Hooligans. Featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. She's got an imagination. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back at this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little bit too much adrenotime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you're misappropriate. Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenotime and suddenly you're committing larceny. You probably shouldn't write that stuff down if it's illegal, you know? It's not smart. But okay. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauders' threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folks like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenotime too. Everybody loves adrenotime, even marauders, right? I got odds these marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of adrenotime before their eyes. Why wouldn't they just kill you and then take it? This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders on my beck and call. Anybody can even score some Rizzos. I don't know what Rizzos are. I'm guessing drugs. So now, I gotta go find Zoe.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Well, figured you would want to know about Zoe, but there's no options for that. Let me go see if I can tell her boyfriend.
Something I can help you with? I'll help if I can.
Nope. Apparently they don't care. Come on, Parvati. Should have caught the ringleader first. Companion perks. Your companion is leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select it. Oh, okay. Lookout didn't really look out very well. Ding. Damn, the ringleader didn't have anything. Alright, Parvati. Skills. 10 engineering, threat generated, wait, less threat generated. More threat generated. More base health. Let's do more. Then they'll shoot me less. What was I trying to get up? Repair weapons and armor in the inventory, yeah. We need that at 20. Nice. Then more ranged. Wait a minute. So why does it let me put it just in long guns? Why wouldn't I just put it in all ranged? Oh, it stops at 50. Okay, well, either way. Oh, that wasn't smart of me, huh? I didn't know there were a bunch of dudes everywhere. A lot of motherfuckers over here. Oh, she's just chilling with him. Figured she'd be dead.
Stand down, deliver! Always wanted to say that. Royce hit!
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You sound confused or possibly unscrewed.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Okay.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Well, I just killed all your friends. Are you just gonna be here by yourself now? You should go back.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans.
Well, they're dead.
I'll take
so
my stuff and head
dead
on
people
back,
can't
I
talk.
suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Alright, bye. Now I'm gonna raid your friends' stuff for everything they got. Nice. I don't know what almost any of this stuff does, but I'm taking it, and that hurt. Corporation Service Award. Alright, later. There's actually less marauders there than I thought. When I first blew up that mine and all the exclamation points popped up, it looked like there was way more.
What is it?
You are just a delight. I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
I'd appreciate it.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Alright, later. Alright, we got that done pretty quick. So we still got this that we gotta turn in. And that. We're gonna get that when we get out of here. So we're gonna go here now to deliver Reed's message. Deserter's reputation increased. Okay.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Tobacco and corn in a drink sounds fucking rancid. No thank you. Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
You picked a terrible place to put down roots. Why did you leave?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
What? Special? Anyway, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery, that's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to the town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to the town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Let's try number 2.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
What's this do? Oh, nice. Brings up the history of the conversation. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He's mentioned the geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I haven't really agreed yet. Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Well, I don't care about the hero part, but I do hate corporations. I'll consider it. What have you got against the town? That's obvious. I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Stealing. I was about to say, you got any cool stuff I can have? No. I can't hack for the personal files. Shit, let me just get here before I accidentally steal something. Before everybody gets mad at me. That's a red cock. Okay, just to double check. We got that one. We need the logic module from that place we're about to go. So let's do this just so we find the logic module easily. While we're there, here, go this way. While we're there, we'll get the logic module and divert the power. Kill two birds with one stone.
Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
This guy?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Oh no, this guy.
Oh,
ooh, workbench. I need that.
I was, well, I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Why do you sound so nervous?
Miss Parvati, hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Oh, that's why.
Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Yeah, it's possible
Fact is,
someone
I've
could
been,
be neither.
Well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
What about the third?
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Alright, I'll let you know.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
He seems nice enough. Workbench. So we can do modifications now because of the levels I did. To install your mod, first select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose what type of mod you want to install. Pick the mod and install, boom. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so don't put them on your favorite gear. Okay. Can I tinker yet? Yes, so tinkering takes bits. Repairing takes weapon parts. Modifying takes mods. Okay. been broke. Oh, that's the bolter pistol. Cool. Okay, so Mag 2 power. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. Mag 2 zap changes it to shock. Let's do shock. This mod cannot be removed unless you're an engineering virtuoso. Extended sight, 2x scope that also extends the weapon's maximum range. I feel like the scope's fine. I kind of don't want that. Cool. Oh god. Ow. I feel like the zap bullets are probably pretty good for robots.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
How do I turn that off?
Here we go.
Like that?
Searching for we made it.
I kind of want to go in the back door. Maybe if we walk in the front door, we'll be walking into a bunch of enemies, and if we go in the back, we can be a little bit more sneaky. Or at least start it, initiate when we want.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. Look out! We did it!
We who? That was a lot of stuff. Unlock the office door. Is this worth it?
Oh, wow.
Not bad. Oh, so you like it when I lockpick, but you don't like it when I steal. Gotcha.
Processing data. Performing it.
No message.
Geothermal security chief's key card. I unlocked a door and put in a passcode. I don't know what it was or where I got it from. Terminal log in the geothermal plant security office mentioned that the logic unit has been locked in the storage room across the hall. You can find the key card. Unless the security chief had it on him. According to a log, auto mechanicals turned hostile and began attacking the other workers. Plant security chief responded by making his way down to the control room. Thanks for giving me the gist. That was not worth it.
Processing.
Here they
Process
come.
this.
Great work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the zap that I put on this gun just now was great for this area. Because they're going down quick.
Beginning secure. Required for adjacent.
Guy's key card, light machine gun. Interesting.
No, just leave me alone.
Excuse me? Who said that?
You're not real. You're not real.
How do I get down to that guy that's talking about me not being real?
You're not real.
Ah.
You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Phantom. Oh, I don't have no sneak. Great, another lunatic.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Sure. I'll just be on my way. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Uh-huh. And what do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
What happened? You said you're an engineer. What do you work on?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it?
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Bye. If he do all that stuff, why didn't he just do that right away before he like stayed down here for months and went crazy? Oh, so there was something down there I needed to mess with. Fuck. Oh. Was that the book for the kid at the camp, or was that for the engineer we just talked to? Yeah. It was for the kid at the camp, Thomas. What did I just do? Alright, we got the logic module. Okay, turn to Ludwig. Find the 3 volumes. Turn the medicine. Divert power. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice auto mechanicals. So now they'll fight themselves. Now I need to divert the power still.
Turning to security, but
Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. It's being distributed to Edgewater in the botanical laboratory. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. So I activated one of them already. Okay. That must have been that one switch that I flipped and I didn't know what it did. Is there seriously another one in here? Oh my god. Oh, this is different.
here they come. Investigating.
Don't mess with us. Want to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
I don't know. Probably better than whatever's happening to it with the corporation in charge, though, right?
System security.
Get ready.
They had it out in here.
That's the last.
It's all 3. Big decision time.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Parvati, you're really stealing my thunder here. Every time I say something, you say the same shit.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes? Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
So Parvati's not gonna like it if I do this. Figured she would. See your point. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are our community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Parvati, I don't think that's what's happening. I think she just wants to live free of corporate bondage, dude. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
Which is a lot.
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Or don't worry about it. I was barely listening.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Oh, fuck. Problem is, I feel like she's gonna not like me very much if I choose the community. She did make some points, but... Fuck. Fuck.